Hi, everybody. We're live. Coming to you from my front porch. so, my, a couple of things. My house is pretty much completely empty. We shipped like our unaccompanied baggage last week. And so, like, I don't have any good lighting, and the sun's not bright enough to really make much of it's kind of a cloudy day. So inside through the windows it just wasn't going to be a good look. so so I came outside. Besides, I decided, like, I've never shown you guys, well, I guess I've shown you some of Japan, but this house, we are actually moving out of this house and into TLF, which stands for Temporary Living Facility. It's like a hotel apartment building kind of thing for families that are coming in and out. We move in there tomorrow, and so this will be, kind of for posterity. The last view of my front porch for you guys. So yeah, you can see, like, back that way. It's actually like a fourplex, so it's like four townhouses, in one very solid concrete building. so and I think you can just get a glimpse there, but you can see, like, just how beautiful and green everything is right now. We've had a lot of rain the last week and stuff, so everything's really greening up. And Japan's just a beautiful place. I'm really going to miss it here. It's been a wonderful experience over the last 3 years, and I'm looking forward to getting home. But definitely going to miss it. So, yeah. Are you really coming out, Seth? I'm sorry we won't be here to meet you. That's but I hope you do come. You know what? I hope you do, because I think you'd really like it here. It's a great place. It's a great place. So yeah, let me know if you're here. Say hi in the comments. Looks like there's 3 of you viewing right now. So welcome to the party. This was sort of short notice. I didn't think I was going to be able to actually do a live stream today, but my schedule kind of freed itself up, and I was like, you know what? I miss these guys. So, hey, Josh. What's up? Thanks for stopping by, bro. I can't believe I just called you bro. I'm sorry. Hi, Tara. Good to see you. Jeremy. What's up, producer Jeremy? Oh, hello, Mike. Colorado. Yeah, I've spent some time there for sure. That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming by, everybody. Yeah, I don't really have a plan or a structure for this conversation today. I just, like I said, I missed you guys. Wanted to one more meal at Donna Chula. You know it. You know it. Yeah, we've been Donna Chula is this is kind of an inside joke. Leah Brantner, whose comment is on the screen, you guys know. Yeah, and Miss Soya, for sure. She's one of my very best friends, and she was here with us the first 2 years that we were here. She was also here, and we would have, like, our favorite places to go out to eat. And Donna Chula was a Indian place, and they had at first they had their first location we went to was like out on the east side, but then they moved to a new location. It was literally across the street from the main gate of the base, and we used to go there for lunch all the time. They have amazing samosas and coconut naan. That was my go-to. Their butter chicken curry is, like, amazing too. What's up, IK bro? Hi, so glad you could make it. And then Miss Soya is my favorite ramen place. It's so one of the funny, like, things about being a U.S. service member in Japan is that a lot of the local restaurants, we don't actually know what the official business name is, because the signage is all in Japanese, and sometimes they have English translations posted. A lot of the ones real close to the base do, but sometimes they don't. And so we just sort of nickname places. And Misoya is one of those places we nicknamed Michelin Ramen, because it's a chain. It's mostly local to Japan, but I believe they have a location in New York City. But their Hokkaido ramen recipe received a Michelin star at their main location in downtown Tokyo. So we just always called it Michelin Ramen because it's delicious. And yeah, the Hokkaido ramen is quite spectacular, if I do say so. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, man, I'm already missing it. Like I'm trying to eat everything. So that I'm like, okay, I gotta have this last memory, It's yeah, I'm probably gonna gain like 5 pounds in this last week, 5 days, because it's ridiculous. So but it's so good. It's so good. So I have high hopes too. Easy was telling me that there's a relatively large Asian American community in like the Richmond area. So I have high hopes that we'll be able to find a good Asian grocery store to find some ingredients and maybe a couple good restaurants. We'll be okay. Oh, hi, James. Boy, didn't that sound like fake? I didn't mean to sound fake, bro. I'm sorry. So, I wasn't really planning on it either, but yeah, like I was saying, I thought that there was originally I had other things scheduled for this morning, but I got those done earlier this week, and so here I am because I miss you guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. So. Hey, if you're in the comments, let me know if you're going to LibertyCon. I know LibertyCon is next weekend in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is one of my favorite science fiction fantasy conventions. I am so sad that I'm going to miss it this year, but I know you guys are going to have just a blast. Brandy Hendren and her team have, like, as always, worked really, really hard to put on a fantastic con for everyone, and I can't wait to see the after action reports that come out of it. So yeah, Jeremy's going. Awesome. Hey, Kevin Steverson's going, of course. James is going. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, I will miss you guys so much. So like, keep me posted, right? Like, take a lot of pictures for me, take some video. Jeremy, I think you guys are doing a live stream, aren't you, on the Inside CKP channel? Let me know in the comments if that's true, and I will, if it is true, and you give me a link, I'll put it in the description so people can check that out, because it should be pretty cool. So yeah, exactly. Send me pictures. So, oh, you are? Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you guys haven't experienced Inside CKP yet, it's Chris Kennedy Publishing's YouTube channel, produced by Jeremy Como. Ergo, we call him producer Jeremy, and they're going to do a live stream from the con, so you should definitely check that out. I will get you guys a link in the description if I can. Hey, what's up, Don? How are you? Good to see you. So yeah, looks like we've got the core crew here. So Charlie says, I think he means blackmail. Oh, I do too. Also, don't care. Send me pictures. So I have to live vicariously through you guys. Yeah, so the reason that I will not be attending LibertyCon is because we are actually let's see, today is Saturday here, so I'm going to do some public math. Are you ready? I'm going to count on my fingers. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. In 4 days, holy smokes, 4 days, I get on a plane, and we're going to fly to we're going to fly home. We're going to fly to Richmond. So Massa, hi, bud. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, really. Tomato, right? Like blackmail memories. What's the difference? So, cool. Mike and Lorna will be at LibertyCon as well. So, Mike, maybe you and Lorna can take pictures of Ike and send them to me, since he's like being precious about it. So, but yeah, so Wednesday evening, actually, we get on a plane here at Tokyo's Narita Airport, and then we'll fly. We'll have a layover in Dallas, and then a short hop to Richmond. Here's the link for the live stream at LibertyCon. I will also post it in the description below. So you guys should definitely hit the notifications, or what does it say, like get notified or something? There's like a little link. You can hit that on there. And if you haven't subscribed to the Inside CKP channel, please do. It's great content on there. Really good videos. Marisa is doing all of her like Valkyrie's interviews on there. You should definitely check those out. The one that, if you like watching Marisa and I laugh our asses off, the one that she and I did together is about like that. And yes, Jeremy, I checked. I said asses at 11:33, so I think we're okay. We're not going to get you get cursed within the first 10 minutes. So Mouse has got a cavalry joke ready for Ike. Oh yeah, I'll miss you guys too. Yes, so Wednesday night, 6 p.m. on a plane. And then I arrive in Dallas approximately 20 minutes before I took off, because that's the magic of time travel across the international date line. So we will, it'll still be Wednesday when we arrive, but with, just getting in and dealing with jet lag and getting settled and stuff, there was just no way for me to actually make it to the con, because I love my family and I want them to still be my family after we move back. So, hey man, no thanks required. You guys are awesome. You guys always mention my channel, so I can, if nothing else, return the favor. Besides, right, we're family. That I think that is I have been. Let me organize my thoughts here a little bit. I've been very lucky in my writing career that, for whatever reason, I have managed to fall in with a group with groups, multiple groups of people who really seem to embrace the idea that this is not a zero-sum game, right? Like, my success doesn't take anything away from anyone else's, and everyone else's success takes nothing away from me. In fact, if I play my cards right, it can actually increase my own success, right? It's the whole rising tide lifts all boats theory. And I firmly believe that in this, in this creative endeavor. It's you gotta, there's so many cool people. There's so many cool people involved in this. So many creative minds. So many just really interesting stories to that people have lived, that people have told, that, just all of the above, that it is such a waste of, in my mind, for me personally, it is a waste of time and energy to really spend, to spend any of that emotional energy. Sorry, I said it twice. On hoarding my audience, or hoarding that, I enjoy celebrating other people's success, and I love it when people celebrate my success. And for whatever reason, I've managed to fall in with a group of people who do the same. So, sorry, this was a little bit of a philosophical digression, but yeah, you're welcome. Is what I meant to say, Jeremy. And thank you for always supporting me. So let's see. So what's on tap for me then? Well, let me back up a little bit. Let's talk work in progress. I have made zero. I have made zero progress on the Queen's Fixer in this month. And you know what? I knew that was going to happen. I'm still into the story. Like, I'm still, I went back through and read, did some like spot editing and read what I had previously written. And I'm ready to jump back into it as soon as I have a moment. And I think that I'm going to start having those moments now. The heavy lifting of, what does Jeremy want to say, ladies and gentlemen? It's a mystery. Anyway, a lot of the heavy lifting of what I call crazy time of moving has already happened, right? Like, my household goods are gone. My unaccompanied baggage is gone. Most of my appointments have been completed. At this point, it's really just, final checking out and then getting on a plane. And so I'm not going to put pressure on myself to make a certain word count every day, but I think that I will make I think what I will do is I'm going to make a concerted effort to do at least one sprint every day, just to keep the threads flowing, right? That was a mixed metaphor. Just to keep the story going, I guess. And the good news is, like I said, the story is still very vivid in my mind. I know where I'm going with it. And so it's just a matter of getting the words down. So hopefully by the next live stream that I have for you guys, it'll be a little bit more, I'll have a little bit more to report. So next Friday is, like I said, honestly, most of you guys are going to be at LibertyCon. I don't think that I'm going to do a live stream next Friday night. But if I do, it'll be at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to make promises. If I do, I'll do what I did today, and I'll put the kind of the short notice heads up out on all my social channels, so you guys can see that if you're not partying it up at LibertyCon. So, yeah, it should be fun, man, to get back. We're gonna, the progress on our house is coming along. They were doing drywall this week, and then as soon as they've got the sheetrock and drywall, once they've got that all in, then they're going to give us a closing date. And so I am hopeful that it is sooner rather than later. I would like to. That's probably like the next big hurdle for me is getting moved into our new house and stuff. And I don't know when that's going to be yet, because as I said, we don't have a closing date, but I'm hopeful that it will be sooner rather than later. The builders initially told us July or August. So we'll see, right? And then after that, in September, is at the beginning of September, I will be at DragonCon over Labor Day weekend in Atlanta. So throw a shout out in the comments if you're planning on being there as well. I will hope to see you there. This is probably a good point for me to tell you guys what my DragonCon policy is. I love you all. Love you all. I love my husband more. DragonCon is typically our only grown-up vacation that we take without the kids throughout the year. So when we go to DragonCon, there are so many people that I really want to see and so many things that I really want to do that if I try to actually make plans and commitments, I make myself crazy and I don't have any fun, and he doesn't have any fun, and he's like, I don't want to go if you're going to do that. So what I do, and those of you who've been to DragonCon before with me know this, I kind of have a policy that I make no plans or commitments except for my professional panel commitments, that I've committed to doing. How many times can I say commit in the same 5 minutes? What do you think? What's the over under? But I make no plans other than my professional panel commitments that I've made to the con and my commitments to meet up with Easy. Other than that, I hope to see you. I hope to run into you. I hope to hang out with you. I hope to do an impromptu Bohemian Rhapsody sing along with you, because that's something that happens at DragonCon. But I don't make other concrete plans for, because it gets overwhelming and it gets too hard and it stops being fun. So let's see who's going to be there. Tara will be there. Yeah, see, exactly. Same thing. You're super busy. So I will hope to see you, Tara. I will hope our paths cross. And if they don't, just know that I still love you, and I will know that you are very fond of me. Seth will be there. Yep. I imagine we will probably see each other because you always hang out with Easy. That's probably the one guaranteed way to hang out with me at DragonCon is hang out with my husband, because I'm going to hang out with him. Leah says she will be there. Yes, Leah is in fact volunteering this year, which I'm very excited about. I think you're going to be a huge asset to the Sci-Fi Lit track, and I hope you have fun. I really do. I hope you have fun and meet a bunch of people and make some awesome connections. Nico. Oh, not this year. Maybe next year. Yeah, that would be super cool, man. Oh, I would love to see you again. I have such a big hug for you. Such a big hug for you. Not DragonCon related, but Don says, if my house isn't ready, road trip to Walt Disney World. Ooh, that would be fun. I probably can't afford it though, because I'm hemorrhaging money because of the aforementioned house. But I think next year, some girlfriends of mine and I, who shall remain unnamed, but one of whom may be in the chat right now, had talked about potentially doing some of the Disney races down at Walt Disney World. So more to follow on that. So Red Bull break. Have you guys seen these? I don't know. I might have showed you last time. It's the this year's summer edition, strawberry apricot. So freaking good. So good. Love it. This video is not sponsored by Red Bull. I did show you this last time. I remember saying that too. Yeah. So that's let's see, that's DragonCon. And then once I get back from DragonCon, at some point I will start my job. And my if I haven't, I may have just dropped that I'm not sure. Let me put it this way: I have accepted a position as a helicopter pilot for a EMS company in Richmond. It's not finalized yet because they still have to do like the background check and drug test, and but they've offered and I've accepted. So that's where we're at with it, and I'm very excited about that opportunity too. The good news is if all goes well, as I expect it to, I don't think there's anything in my in my background check that was going to preclude me from flying for them. But I don't know. Agent Johnson, if you're on the line, you can chime in. That's a really good question, Jamie. I would love to find that out. Red Bull, call me. But yeah, so once I do start working, it would be it's like a 7 days on, 7 days off schedule. So all they're gonna find in my bloodstream after DragonCon is caffeine and sugar, man. But yeah, also hi Jamie, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Boy, I am all over the place today. I am so scattered. What was I talking about? Oh, my work schedule. Yeah, 7 days on, flying, 7 days off, writing. So there you have it. The good news is the work will continue, the production will continue. Somebody in my neighborhood is smoking a pork butt right now, and I can smell pulled pork, and it smells amazing. I just thought you guys would like to know that. Scattered, I'm shocked. It's the Red Bull. Haha, joke's on you. I can't focus without it. So, yeah, it really is a dream job in a lot of ways. How did they get it in the pipe? Hi, Bob. I'm so glad you're here. the pork butt. I don't know, man, but it smells amazing. Smoked a pork butt and are eating it now. Ooh, nice. I bet it's delicious. But yeah, it's a bit far for, even that delicious scent to make it across the Pacific here to me. So, first rule of smoking pork butt: don't talk about the pipe. James, I wish I could get you and Bob together, Bob Post together in a room. You guys would have a ball talking to each other and getting to know each other. Bob Post, for those of you who don't know, was one of the guys that I flew with. He's retired Air Force, like me. But I flew with him at Andrews, and then we deployed together in Iraq. And he's got a really interesting background. He flew special ops MH-53s, like my husband, not with my husband. They never actually flew together or overlapped in their time. But yeah, he's done a lot of really interesting things. A lot of things on the engineering side of the house too. So that's super cool. And then Bob James is one of my fellow writers and a fellow history nut, alternate historian. Really great dude. Bob's a 85 Academy grad. USAFA grad, is that right, Bob? And then James, I don't know what year you grad. 97. Why do I know that? James is a 97 West Point grad, but I do know that. So there you go. Now you guys are friends. Congratulations. So, Bob gives me the thumbs up. Oh, but yeah. Whew. Man, aren't you guys glad you turned into this crazy ass live stream? So up above there was a question about whether or not I was going to FactoryCon. Boom. You going to FactoryCon? Yes, I am. My amazing, beloved, beautiful friend Marisa Wolf reserved a cabin for me and Easy for FactoryCon. So we're going to go down. Easy's going to take part in the fishing trip because he likes to do that sort of thing. I am not, because I don't. I'm going to hang out. I might see if Yvonne can use my relatively unskilled hands doing the fish fry afterwards. But I can follow directions mostly pretty well. So yeah, for those of you again who are unfamiliar, FactoryCon is Chris Kennedy Publishing's internal con, right? And it's not really just internal. I mean, because it's open to fans and friends and family and stuff, but it's very informal. We get together at the KOA campground down in North Carolina, near where Chris lives, near where Factory Chris Kennedy Publishing headquarters are. We jokingly call it the Factory if you're not familiar. And we hang out for a weekend, and there's a fishing trip, and we get together, we eat a lot of food, drink a lot of beverages, talk a lot, do some brainstorming, play some cornhole. Yeah. So Tara says I'm getting static in the audio. Okay. It's not showing me that my internet is not working. So I am outside, but I do have strong internet. So hopefully it should get better. Ooh, I would love to go to the Netherlands. There is static. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Unfortunately, I don't have a mic with me right now because everything is, well, I don't own one, but I haven't bought one yet because everything's moving. So it's just the internal mic on the computer. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think it's just Tara. It might be me. Let me know if it's too distracting. I'll cut this off early. That's probable. Our internet here, even though it's showing up as being strong, the connection is strong. It's not the greatest, and I am outside. So, but yeah, it's. Okay, good. That's good. You guys can hear me through it. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Hopefully next week or whenever I do my next live stream, I'll have a better setup. So that was definitely what it was. Only this is Japan, so it was a tanuki, not a hedgehog. So, yeah. Yeah. So FactoryCon, I am. That's in October, and I am planning on being there for that. I'm very excited. It will be my first one. So, you guys, the pork butt contamination, and the microphone hungers. You guys slay me, man. You slay me. Yeah. So anyway, October FactoryCon. Very excited. Should be awesome. And then in November, I'm also scheduled to be at 20 Books 50K in Las Vegas. So that'll be awesome. Seth says we're not going to keep paying for the show if the production quality doesn't improve. That's fair. Just for that, I'm going to take another drink break. Oh my God, I love you guys. You're so funny. So funny. Yeah, so November, 20 Books 50K. That's the big show that that is put on by the 20 Books 50K organization, which is headed up by Craig Martell. And it's at Bally's, I think, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna go to that. Might be rooming with Marisa, Jeremy's wife. So we'll see. I don't know if you knew that, but that might be what happens. And then I'm looking forward to that. That'll be my first one of those as well. So hoping to do some networking and meet some new people and just have a good time. See what's up, right? Find some more boats to raise with my rising tide. Oh, my poor metaphors. Also, I should tell you guys this. Something cool just happened, right? Like about 4 minutes before this stream started. I was out here getting all set up, setting up the laptop and checking the lighting and the camera and everything. And this car drove by, and I hear this person say, "Casey, is that you?" And I look out, and it is my old commander who has come here as a full colonel, and he's going to be the commander here. And it was really good to see him. So I'm excited because I got his information. We're going to try and have lunch on Monday, which I was hoping to meet up with him. I knew he was coming here, but I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to overlap. So it looks like we will. And so I'm pretty excited about that. He's a really good guy. He's going to be an amazing group commander here. And I'm very excited for him and his family. And I'm excited, honestly, I'm excited for my friends to have such a good leader. That probably sounds pretty cheesy, but he's awesome. He's exactly the kind of person that needs to be in that job. So very, very cool. Bob knows him. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with me today, and for the next several months. I really don't have very much else. We can keep this one short. If you guys have any questions, either put them in the chat or I will go over to the Discord. I know that James had a question earlier, so I will go to that. There's some cool pictures in the chat questions thread. James, the question that he asked for the stream, and I promised him I would do it. He said, "We all know whirly birds are your first love. So without helicopters as an option, if you had your choice of any fixed wing aircraft in any crisis or conflict, what would it be and why?" I did, and I'll come back to it if you want in a minute. So here's the thing about that question. James posted it, and I knew it was for the stream, and I knew I shouldn't answer, but the answer like popped immediately into my brain, like with no hesitation, and I just had to answer it. So if you're not in the Discord, you should definitely click on the link in the description to come join the Discord and hang out with us. But I won't keep you in suspense. If I could not be a helicopter pilot, but had my choice of any fixed wing aircraft in any conflict, what would I do, or what would I fly? And the answer is I would fly A-10s in Iraq in 1991, because they did very strong work. It was very, very strong work there. So it's a cool airplane, man. It's just, yeah, I got a lot of respect for those guys. So, yeah, Mike. So, I did announce it, sort of. What I said was the offer has been, they've given me an offer and I've accepted the offer. It's still contingent on like my background check and the drug test and stuff. But I accepted the offer to fly for a helicopter EMS company in Richmond. So pretty close to where I'm going to live. It's actually like on the other side of if Richmond is a clock, this is my hand signal for a clock, you guys. Why am I like this? So, but yeah, it's like across the clock from where I am, from where my house is. So a little bit of a drive, but that'll be good. Honestly, like I don't mind a commute as long as it's moving, because I enjoy listening to. That's when I listen to like podcasts and like audiobooks. Most of the podcasts, though. Speaking of which, quick plug. Not sponsored, but just because it's awesome. You guys, if you haven't listened, if you're a history fan and you haven't listened to Dan Carlin's Hardcore History yet, first of all, what rock have you been living under? Second of all, go check it out. You will not be sorry. It's amazing. So, thank you very much. And for the winner of the understatement of the live stream goes to Winchester. Yes, they did have a productive season in 91. Right? Oh, and also, by the way, if you shoot off half a wing, it can still fly home. It's pretty cool. Yeah, good stuff. So, all right. So, any other questions? Throw them on in there. I don't see any right now in the Discord. If you've got questions for the next live stream, whether that's next week or I don't think it'll be next week because, again, a lot of people will be at LibertyCon, but it will. I think I have plans to do one the week after. I don't have my calendar in front of me because I'm unprepared. But should we really write a new book? I don't know. You want to? I mean, you have been doing like a bunch of really cool leatherwork stuff too. If you have a link that you want to share, of to either like pictures or a website or something where people can check out your work, Nico, you guys should know. So Nico is my friend. We wrote Over the Night Horizon together, which is like my it's like a kind of a paranormal vampire romance steampunk sort of mashup situation. it's um, anyway, she's a fantastic writer. She's a super talented metalsmith and jewelry maker and gemsmith. Is that the right word? Gemologist? I don't know. Well, I think, yeah, she works with gems. They're very beautiful. And then, and now she's branching out into metalwork. So if you've ever seen, some of you have seen my somewhat notorious chainmail tank top that has like the flames inlaid into it. Nico made that. Yeah, she's made Gem Wrangler. That's an excellent name, Gem Wrangler, for what she does. So, okay, no web shot yet. Sitting here polishing leather edges. I mean, that's fair. Do the stuff, right? Do the stuff, and then, and yes, jeweler. She's a very talented jeweler. Yeah, she's made a number of pieces for me over the years that are, you know, heirloom quality stuff. So, so yeah, when I get links from her, I will put them in this description whenever that may be, and you guys can check out her work. There was another question, the history podcast, Dan Carlin's hardcore history. I will put a link in the description. Amazing stuff. My standard question that you've tried to talk me into taking on. When am I going to write about the psychic in Hiroshima? I don't know, man. When are we going to do that? It's up to you. Yes, more books, all the books. Working on it, man. We're working on it. So, all right. Well, I love you guys. I think I'm going to cut this off here. It's about 37 minutes. That's reasonable. So I hope that you have a great Friday night. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. For those of you going to LibertyCon next week, please travel safely. Have so much fun. Take some freaking pictures. Send me some pictures. Send me some video. And if you're not going, definitely if you're not going, check out the live stream, which again, I'll put the link in the description below. Thanks for checking out my my live stream, guys. What does James say? Surprise podcast is the best podcast. Surprise. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Much love. Talk to you later. Bye. At some point.